I can get comfortable here. Actually, maybe I will. Look at that. We're sitting here.
I'd never get out again.
No, right? We're comfortable. We're sitting here today, and I think you knew this was coming eventually, right? But friend Rob Marks,
Thank you.
I appreciate that. Yeah, I don't let too many people call me Davey either.
Sorry.
There's only no, it's okay. I've been called a lot of things. We're here in what do you call this?
For taxable purposes, office.
Yeah, okay.
But ultimately, kind of a family room, if you will.
Yeah, family room, car room. Well, we're in the shop of Mark's Comfort Tech, right? And we'll get to how that got started. But we probably, I'm trying to, when we first met, like 30 years ago or 20?
Vineyard days.
Vineyard, yeah, that's right. Oh, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
That's right, the Vineyard. And of course, your lovely wife, Robynn, who I've interviewed, but I knew her in high school.
Yep.
Were you in high school when you met her? How long?
No, we met 91, summer, basically my birthday in 91.
Right.
And,
so I interviewed her on the show, and she told me how you met. Now let's see if it matches. It's a test, right? So why are you doing this to me?
So we had a friend with a pontoon boat, or a party boat, I guess you call it.
Okay.
And it was my birthday. She happened to be at a mutual friend's place. I don't know what the heck. We ended up, I says, all right, I'm going to go buy beer. So I'm trying to figure out if that was the Friday or the Saturday, but Friday night was my birthday, and I think that's the night we ended up on a boat ride.
Okay.
We were supposed to go to Boblo Island or whatever it's
called. Oh, Boblo Island.
And,
wow.
Anyways, that didn't work out. It was kind of a mishmash of odd circumstances.
All right.
And the Saturday night after, I had tickets for the Gypsy Rose concert in Petrolia.
Gypsy Rose, wow.
And I guess ultimately that was our first date.
Okay.
And then it just kind of...
She's going to watch this, and she'll correct you if you didn't get the details right.
Oh, the first part's kind of washy for me.
Okay.
But I remember the Gypsy Rose, kind of followed those guys quite a bit.
And, oh, yeah. Oh, my God. Mike Ross, right?
Yep.
Yeah, and those guys. And
Brian Joyce.
Yeah. Oh, right. I forgot. Oh, wow.
Kind of still chat with him a little bit here and there.
Yeah.
He's a good fella.
Yeah. So, prior to that, though, you're from Sarnia, you're raised in Sarnia. Yeah. How's life growing up?
Not bad. Pretty. Yeah. Kind of grew up in the Cleaver's house, so it was pretty easy.
Yeah, yeah. Brothers and sisters?
Got a baby sister.
Oh, okay.
Trish.
Yeah. So you take care of her as big brother?
No,
she takes care of you?
She kind of took care of me a few times. So, yeah.
Growing up, how many years apart are you?
2 years.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. Were you the protective older brother? Or did you just whatever? That's
we were typical siblings. We butted heads a lot.
Yeah.
But I think it's like any brother-sister relationship. If you mess with them, you're messing with both.
And she pissed me off, but don't mess with her.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
That's good. You still close with her? Do you talk?
Yeah, actually, surprisingly, I hear all these weird stories about people can't stand their family, and I don't know. Like I said, Cleavers.
Was it always like that? Were you always close, or did you have times where you didn't? And I don't mean hate each other, but sometimes
parents always close, both of us.
Yeah.
Trish and I, typical sibling.
Yeah.
Crap, but you kind of grow and mature and give up on
some of us
silliness.
Do. Some of us take longer.
Yeah.
Mom and Dad, what did Dad do?
I worked for City Hall.
Yeah.
He had a pretty decent gig there. Moved through the ranks. I think he started. He was like 18 or 19.
Wow. What did he do there?
I started at the machine room.
Okay.
Doing printing.
Yeah.
Went to property management. I think his last post was called finance.
Okay.
I think.
So he did a lot of different things there at the city.
He just grew through.
Yeah.
Started I guess you start at the bottom, you work your way up.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, he did real good there.
And I know he became a part of the Kinsmen.
Yep, in
100 years ago.
45 years ago, at least.
Something like that. Yeah.
Back at the Actually, I think he met through the city when they used what's it called, the Oakwood School on Lakeshore.
Oh yeah, yep.
That's
Oh, I
when they
forgot about
actually
that.
connected. And he's kind of a volunteer-aholic. He just loves to do.
Yeah. Well, and he did for years with them, and a very well-known name with the Kinsmen.
Yeah.
Like you, if you said Kinsman, you said Bob, right?
Yeah, it's a little bit funny.
Yeah. Is it? Why? What's funny?
I don't know. It's just he's a real humble guy.
Yeah.
Real quiet guy.
Yeah, he is.
Doesn't need a pat in the back. He's just good-hearted. Don't need credit.
Yeah.
Just wants to do what's right.
Yeah. Yeah. And that community side, we're going to talk, retro car events. Of course, you're a part of that community philosophy. Did that come from your dad, or both your mom and dad, or?
Well, both parents, they are givers.
Mm-hmm.
They've assisted or mentored a few younger couples.
Yep.
Vineyard kids.
Yeah, yeah.
And I don't know, you just see that. I kind of married a woman that's just to make everything good.
Yeah.
And so I guess between my parents and my wife,
right,
it just kind of was inevitable,
right,
that we'd want to do stuff like
right.
that.
And what did your mom do? Was she just? I don't mean just, but was she a full-time mom, or did she work as well?
She did a lot of different things, like part-time stuff, just to probably keep her from going crazy.
Right.
I'm sure me and Trish kept her hands full for a lot of years. She worked at the Parking Authority at the office.
Oh yeah.
The Sarnia Arena there.
I probably met her a few times and didn't know who
yeah.
she was.
She did through Williams Beef Parlor. She did catering.
Oh, Williams Beef Parlor.
The
wow.
riding club.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's 50 other things she did,
but she was home.
Yeah.
Too,
yeah. I think for our youthful years, she was always home.
Yeah.
That's real important.
Yeah. I like how you say that's really important, because it's not common as it used to be, right? Because both people got to work full time to make a living, or both want a career, and then you have kids. Like, could you imagine having children today?
Nope. Couldn't even fathom.
Right. Because you do have a family, you and Robynn. 4
kids.
Yeah.
And when we start, 93 we had our first, in 04 we had our last.
Right. Right. And so, but they're all older now and doing
all adults.
Yeah. Good. And a couple of them, or one of them, part of the business too, or
the 2 oldest are working with the business.
Yeah. Okay.
Kind of grateful for that. It kind of, I don't know, makes your heart feel good.
Yeah.
Just having your boys.
Proud.
Yeah. Yeah. Because I think they're both doing something they never expected to.
Right.
And I got to be honest, they're pretty good at it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's always nice. I mean, proud dad don't always take in my footsteps. But if they hadn't, the way I know you anyway, I think like you'd still be proud of them. You'd still be like, what they're doing is good. And
yeah, I honestly, like I was saying earlier, I've been practicing this in my mind for months. But our second born, he went to university, did real well. But before he went to university, he asked me, he says, do I got to do what you do? And I'm like, no way, man. You got to do what you're meant to do, what
you're made to
do. And so we did the university. Kind of funny because he worked for us through a co-op for university.
Okay.
And then after he finished, I was just like, well, what's your plans? He says, I think I want to work for you.
Oh, yeah.
Like, okay. I am not going to argue that. I mean, that's kind of a...
Sure, there's an option. It's been sitting here for you if you want it.
Yeah.
It's good, though, that you do that, right? Because I think sometimes we do that to our children. We don't realize that we're like, of course, like here's an opportunity. You try to guide them. Here's something, but sometimes maybe we steer them towards what we want them to do instead of thinking what they want to do. And it's not a bad intention. It just kind of happens sometimes.
Experience, I think. Yeah. Like Dad told me, I wanted to be an auto mechanic, and I tried it, and I got to be honest, scholastically, I was awful.
Oh, is that right? Yeah.
So I did it. I actually drove Wrecker and worked in Van and Hubel Automotive, Gary's big brother.
Yeah.
For
Roger.
about 3 years, yep. And I got an opportunity to go work for Brandon's out in Courtright, Norm Brandon.
Right.
And just, it's the best hobby in the world. For me, it was the worst job in the world.
Yeah.
Why? I don't know.
I'm not. Yeah, I can't. My dad was. He was always. He was a mechanic. Like, well, he wasn't a licensed mechanic, but he worked on cars. He had a swimming pool, did all that stuff. They gave me a Mr. Microphone when I was 10 years old. The rest is history, right? So
Yeah.
it was not. And that's why I asked that question about, because I know my dad. He asked me a few times, like, "Well, do this and do that. And come over here, David, and learn how to fix this brushes on a pump." And I was just like, no interest at all. But
Yeah.
and I think at one point he finally just went, oh, all right, you know.
I think Dad did the same. I probably lived quite the youth of trial and error.
Yeah. Hey, I'm going to steal that.
It's I mean, it's all good though, because everything I did, everyone I worked for or with, has kind of been part of our success.
Right.
Like I don't know, it's kind of hard to explain, but Dad thought I should be in refrigeration, and I thought that was the dumbest thing I ever heard of. Why? Because I didn't know what it was, right?
Right.
I had in my mind what I wanted to do.
Yeah.
That's what I did. Didn't work.
Yeah.
And then I don't know if you know the Chance family at all. Jack Sr.
Oh, yeah, Jack.
He come to me. I subleased a shop off of him for the cars, for farting around on the cars. And he come in, I think it was 1989 on Good Friday, and he says to me, "Boy, you want a real job instead of this crap?"
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, all right.
All right.
He says, "Come see me Monday." So through that, I worked for them till they closed. It was basically 2 years in a day.
So what did he have?
JLP services back in the 80s, 90s.
And what was that?
Plumbing, heating, electrical.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, I kind of do remember that. Right?
Yeah. And then that whole family is still
He's still around
to me. Jack Sr. passed a few years back.
Oh, did he? I didn't know that. Okay.
But I'm still constantly connected with the family.
Oh, that's great.
He was a big, you know how your dad can tell you, don't do that?
Right.
And this other guy comes along and says, don't do that.
And you listen in?
Yeah.
Yeah. You listen to him?
Jack was that to me.
Yeah. Wow. That's great.
And
wow.
Isn't
it funny how our parents get smarter as we get older? Or, yeah, somebody else tells us the exact same thing.
Yeah.
And I had people like that too with my dad. And I remember going to my dad and saying, blah, blah, blah. And he'd say, "That's a great idea." He wouldn't say, I think that's a great idea. You should try that.
Why didn't I think of that?
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
So you've been mentored, you've been guided in proper fashion, like with, your, like say your upbringing or whatever. And then Robynn comes along, and you said there too, like you alluded to the fact that with her and her, I guess, influence on you as well, like, because her story's a good one as well, to how she come about to who she's become, right? Yeah. And together you've put on some great events, and like say the retro car events just seem like a good fit for all of you. And I know, like, she started that, and it was just supposed to be for some promotion, but
yep.
That journey with the cars. I mean, I'm going to show right now some footage of your car down there. Let's before we get more into our RC, let's talk about how that car came into your life.
The Camaro?
Yeah.
We went to a show that was its first time ever in, I think it was August of 2021.
Okay.
And it was sitting there.
Where was the show?
Strathroy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Weedmark Automotive, I think it's called. He
Okay.
put on shows. He does some custom stuff and that. And we went in there. I had a 95 Z convertible. I think that's what we took. I can't even remember. We might have took the Challenger. I don't remember.
Okay.
But we went down there, and there's this filthy, dirty blue Camaro. Filthy, dirty. Like, if you're going to sell something, clean it.
Right.
So I didn't even really like it at first.
Because it was dirty?
Filthy.
Yeah.
Like, it was barn find dirty.
Oh,
Almost.
wow.
And I was like, man. So through the day, comically, everybody that was with us was watching me, because I go back to the car, go back to the car, go back to the car. And somebody says, why don't you just drive it? And then they took a picture of me driving it. And they said, yep, that's sold.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like, it's a 5-speed car. I love driving standard.
Yeah. Because they're more fun.
It's in the street. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
It's a little annoying, red lights all the time, but
right.
it's fun.
You haven't figured out the timing of those lights down certain streets yet?
Yeah, and then they changed them.
Right? I know. I can tell you which ones probably.
Yeah. But yeah, it was, it's kind of hard to explain. So, guy my dad worked with, he had a 73 Camaro. It was late 70s, early 80s customized. And
Okay.
It was cool. Well, I screwed up, and Dad offered to help me buy that car. And I kicked myself ever since for not.
Right.
Right. And then life went on, 4 kids, hockey, dance, all that crap.
No money.
No money. And like it's all I've really owned is Camaros. And this thing come about. And we had money saved up to do our kitchen.
Oh. So this is a conversation with Robynn now.
Oh, no. She says, just get it. The only catch is you got to sell the other 2 Camaros. And I was like, oh. So I tried for about 8 months to keep them all, but I just couldn't do it anymore.
Yeah.
But it's, yeah, that car's our kitchen, and our kitchen still isn't done.
Right. Right. What year is it again?
70.
70, yeah.
So that's even more unique. It was a special year, if you will. Body change, strike at the fall. The cars didn't get released till 70.
Okay.
Instead of late 69.
Oh,
so it's kind of a unique, to get a 70 is kind of cool for me.
Yeah, it's a beautiful car.
I like it.
Yeah. I love the plate.
Yeah, I've had that since.
Was that your first choice for a license plate, or
gosh,
did you couldn't get the one you wanted kind of thing?
So I had a 79 set. It was 4-speed car, black on black, T-tops, all the cool stuff in the 80s, right? And a friend of mine and I was doing timekeeping at a hockey game.
Oh, yeah.
So I was really good at it because I was writing things down on my list of which plates I want. And I think we put 10 in, and that was the only one available.
Really? Wow.
So, and it stuck since.
Do you remember any of the other ones you had written down?
Not all really.
No.
Smoke 'em was one of them. That was
okay.
Burning up tires.
Right.
Too hot for you, but that was pretty egotistical.
Right. Right. Zia Bai, though, like it's almost like when you name your child, and then you couldn't imagine like any other name.
Not at this point, no.
Right? You know, that's just like Zia Bai, like that's the one I've always known. That's your name.
It's probably 87 or 88.
It seems like it's the perfect name for what you are. So you talk about spinning tires. Have you ever? I know they don't do them at all the car shows, but sometimes they have the burnouts. Do you ever do any of that, or do you just kind of give us a little squeal to show off?
A little chirpy chirp once in a while, but
it's expensive to do.
Well, yeah. I mean, as soon as you start showboating, that's when you have catastrophic failure.
Right.
And then you feel like a tool.
Maybe a transmission or slip sliding and hit. I've seen guys, I remember back in our day, I'll never forget a guy coming out of Canatera Park showing off. And how many times, honestly, did that happen? But this guy came out and he just lost it. And he went through, there used to be those wooden fences there by the the pond coming out of the
Yeah.
park, and he took that right out and went into the pond, went for a swim.
I never heard about that one.
And yeah,
That's
and
awful.
you probably heard about a bunch of them though.
Yeah.
Were you that guy? Were you squealing the tires before they put in the beam or the blocks or whatever there?
No, that
There was a lot of that went on.
They were in before I started driving.
Okay. Yeah, maybe you're right. It was put in the 80s. Yeah.
I know one of the guys that's the reason for those. He's passed on now. But,
oh yeah.
Yeah, a lot of racing went on down
I've seen
there.
cars go flying up over that hill where there's a volleyball court too, because they come in too fast, and it's crazy. We had a lot of fun down there though, didn't we? Like you just drove around and around and around, wasting gas and waving. Honestly, and maybe smiling at the girl or something like that.
I think I spent, you know how Thursday nights are?
Yep.
When I was starting to drive, say 87, 88.
Yeah.
That part, Friday night, Saturday night, if you weren't there on time, you did not get a spot.
No, you didn't.
And you would drive around and around.
Yep. And then you'd park, and then you'd talk, and then you get in, and you didn't leave. You drove around some more.
Yeah. It sounds stupid, but I got to be honest. It was good fun.
It was.
Got to meet a ton of people.
It was clean fun too.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Maybe we had some beers when we weren't supposed to, or whatever. Well, I don't know. I don't think we can go to jail for that now. I don't think they can come back on us. But you know, like I remember, what high school did you go to?
Northern.
Yeah. Okay. Were you a preppy?
I
That's what we called people at Northern, from us guys that went to St. Clair.
Honestly, I think I had 3 collar-up shirts.
Yeah.
And
but you remember that, eh? The preppy
this
thing?
Is me. Blue jeans T-shirt.
Yeah. Because I remember, like, even talking about the park, St. Pat's, and the last day of school or something, they always had the champagne breakfast down in the park.
Oh.
Everybody went down to the park, skipped school, all that stuff. Especially if it was your last year, right? Because then what are they going to do? Kick you out, right?
Right. Kick me out.
And then the cops would show up, and you'd see bottles just flying through the air. Cops are here, right? You know. But let's go back to the Thursday night down at the park, like you mentioned there now. You know, that I guess you could say revitalized over the years. And now, like, especially if it's a beautiful day, there's 150 cars down there.
Yeah, I kind of got a feeling this year it's kind of slacked off, but we've had a weird summer again. And
Mother Nature took her time showing up this year. As a motorcycle rider, I concur.
But it's pretty phenomenal because we're getting a huge mix. Like, we got hot rods, muscle cars, street rods. We got the tuners. We got trucks. We got 4x4 trucks.
Yep.
It's just so
from
much
way back to
stuff.
To now.
Yeah.
Even, right?
It's really nice to see. It's like history. Like, we had a lot of cool stuff when we were kids. To me, it was all muscle cars.
100%.
And now we got the tuners. We got the truck kids. And it's nice to see the young kids.
It is.
Doing it. Because, you know, till the shutdown of COVID, I don't think much happened car-wise. You had the Street Machine show. You had the Street Machines, the Hot Cars Cool Nights. Cool Cars.
Well, it's interesting you say that I agree. It's nice to see the young folks doing it 100%. Because if we talk about different local groups like, Legions, Navy clubs and all that, they've gone from this to this because the younger generation sees it differently or whatever.
Yeah.
So when you can get them out like we did, some way or fashion, and not are they just coming out showing off like the rest of us, but they get excited about. I hear people talk about Thursday night, like, "Oh, are you going to Thursday? I'll be there." And I hear people talking about don't even have a car.
Yes.
Like, they don't even own a daily. They're just like, but I'm going down there to. What do you think it is about cool cars that attracts people to come to the car show? Or did I already say it? It's cool.
It's really hard to say. Like, for me, I have my preference, but I have a lot of respect for all builds.
For what?
All builds.
Yeah,
Like
right.
everything that somebody pours their heart into this stuff.
Right.
Like
right.
you look at Robynn's Rambler, it's not for everybody.
No,
But man, that car's cool.
it is.
And the fact that was her first build.
Yeah.
It was exciting to watch her build it.
Yeah.
Watch her learn, and then watch her drive it.
Watch her grow.
She had that thing since she was 20 years old.
Yeah. Yeah.
And she finally got it done in 21, I believe.
Wow.
And
that's a long time to have that.
She used to get mad at me, and she'd take me to a chair one night because I kept getting, got to get in there, got to get in there.
Got to get and do it for her. She's like, no, I'm doing this.
Yeah, and
well, she's independent that way.
She done good. I love driving the thing.
Yeah.
If there's a night we take both her cars, I kind of beg to take the Rambler.
Do you?
It's it's a riot to drive. It's 3 on the tree, flathead 6.
Wow. 3 on the tree.
Yeah, it's fun. A lot of fun.
Yeah.
But there's so many different builds. You get the tuner cars. I think they're kind of cool.
What do you mean by tuner car?
The imports.
Oh,
there's an actual name for what they do, and I can't remember what it is.
Okay.
Pat told me what it's called, but just the Hondas, the Toyotas, the Nissans.
Yep. There's a lot of them all over.
Gosh, they're really cool. Like, is it mine? Not really, but they are cool.
They are.
So.
And there's like I think there's a group actually that meets. And when I say group, I think it's just like what we did at the park. There's a group of friends that gets together under the Blue Water Bridge in that open, like where the chip truck is. But once it's gone, they're there at night hanging out and revving their cars and having fun and doing whatever.
Yeah,
right?
It's all what
camaraderie.
Your interest is. Yeah,
yeah.
It's a friends group. Like
to
be fair, like. The retro car events is a Facebook page that turned into somewhat of a club, but internally there's, like I told you earlier, there's probably 20 of us.
But there's like 800 people in the group or something, close to 1,000
now.
Yeah, it's grown.
Yeah, it's just we got that 20 that's real tight. I guess we kind of got a sub club called the Road Trippers.
Sure.
And
I think every club's like that. Though. They got the regulars that do a lot of this stuff. But as long as everybody else comes out and supports the day of the event, you can keep it alive,
100%.
right?
100%.
Because I know, like Robynn was doing the sock hops. Is that right? Or the dances, whatever, at the Moose, I think, right? And then I remember in her story, like she said, it was only designed for this, but it's turned into this.
Yeah.
But a positive thing for our community, right? And
I think so.
Ohana Landing. Everybody knows I have no problem bringing it up. I love the purpose of Ohana Landing, but that's one that's near and dear to you and to retro car events. Why is that?
It's kind of a long story. I didn't really know what it was until a fella called me or messaged me and wondered if I could donate something to it.
Okay.
Through our business.
Right.
That was you. And my sister Robynn.
That was me?
Yeah.
For what event was that?
Christmas for the Ohana house.
Oh, that's right. I posted something on Facebook and said, wow. And you didn't know what it was then?
I did not have a clue.
Oh, wow.
So I talked to Robynn and she's like, yeah, do something.
Yeah.
And
you did. I remember that.
It's kind of... The first sock hop, we did it for the Kidney March. And then we started learning more about Ohana, and Robynn actually, I guess I was there too, I think, and met with Tammy, got to know her.
Yep.
She shared a lot of the story, and there's, I don't know, a lot of kids that need help.
Oh.
So
I've told the story before. I said to Tammy, she knows, and others. I wish I had that when I was younger. Not that I came from a bad home. I was just 15, I think, when I moved out on my own because I knew everything. I wanted to pay my own bills. But I could have used that support. It's kind of like going back to that, mom or dad tells you this, but if you hear from somebody else, it for whatever reason, hits you more. I'm grateful they brought that to life. And they put so much money and heart into
oh my gosh, so
bringing it to life.
Much work. And it's kind of local people doing stuff for local people, it's pretty awesome.
It's community.
Yeah.
It does take a community to raise.
Yeah.
Even some of us big kids need help.
Yep.
Right.
Absolutely.
But it starts there for sure, and everybody's got their story, and but that's become that. And you talked about the kidney foundation as well. I think you were referring to Kim and Paul,
right? Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
So
she gave. Tell the story.
I'll just go light just in case.
Okay. Yeah.
So Paul ended up with a bad kidney. They were searching for another kidney, couldn't find one, yet he had married it. So his wife was able to donate to him a kidney.
I know, it's not crazy.
It's insane.
Right.
But then
looking all over for one, and she was the one.
Yeah. So Robynn, being who she is, she kind of got on board with them. And it's kind of cool because she's got to do things that she probably could never have imagined.
Who, Robynn?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I think she did 3 of the kidney marches.
Yep.
So through COVID, they just did it locally. And then 2 years ago, she actually went to Alberta.
Right.
To do the kidney march there.
That, yeah.
And she walked 100K through the mountains. Like it was all organized.
Yeah.
And well put together. But she was able to do that. I don't know. Like they did some good money for that.
Yeah. I know. I was just talking to Robynn before we press play here and or record whatever, and she said they're doing it again coming up.
Yeah, they're going to do it local. Yeah.
Kim and Paul, I'm coming to talk to you. Yeah, that's well, it's I guess it's always typical. Like when we support something, it's got some kind of connection to the heart.
Yeah.
And whether it's somebody we know or something that influenced us younger or wish we'd had when we were younger, all that stuff, right? So, but the retro car events has grown, and I remember like Keith Jakes was they call it it was his brainchild to put on the retro car events trivia.
Yes.
Which raised a few $1,000s and
very good.
Yeah.
He mentioned it to me last year, and I was like, I don't know. I'm not much of an innovator.
Right. Sounds like a good idea. Go for it. Yeah.
He had a good idea. I couldn't wrap my head around it. Keith, Andy, and I went for a drive one day, and I went, got it, understand it. This is going to be great.
Yeah.
So we came up with a path, and kudos to our community for supporting this stuff. Like right. We had a great turnout. Elated with what turned out for
thanks to Mother Nature helping with that too.
Well,
that makes a difference, right?
She can be nasty.
She can. Yeah.
But yeah, we had
and the prizes you had, like, and I know from putting on some of my own events, it's like if you just ask, like, this community just says, "What do you need?" For the most part, right?
Yeah, it was outstanding. Like, honest to God, it was for a first time, in a sense, RC's first event, if you will, like fundraising event. I guess Vince and Keith and us, we did a few little things through the winter, but this was the first automotive related.
Yeah. Okay. There you
endeavor. And man, did it go good.
It was like $3,200 or something, or $3,000.
Something like that.
$3,000 anyway. I think it was raised.
He did real good with that.
That's amazing.
And then, it was outstanding. We had nothing but positives.
Yeah.
So that was good.
I know some of us came on the motorcycles, and
it
wasn't necessarily designed for motorcycles unless you had a passenger on the back.
Yeah.
But we worked through it. We figured it out, and we probably just copied somebody else's paper. I don't know. That's all right. But we had it was fun because, well, we get to ride our motorcycles and go out for a tour. And some of them, I know some people were like, "Oh, I didn't know that was even here." And then, of course, when you do the trivia, like, it was very well thought out because it was like, "Oh, I've driven by that sign a bazillion times since I've lived here, and I never knew that was there." So it was cool that way. At least for me, it was. Anyway.
It was. It might seem difficult, but you need your passenger.
Oh yeah, yeah.
But I think it was fairly easy as long as you're paying attention.
It wasn't even like you couldn't. Well, there was a couple you could, but you had to do the ride. You couldn't just take the paper and Google it.
Right. He specifically.
There was a couple that you could sort of figure out, but
He
But
specifically wanted
I
it
know, right?
where you couldn't sit in the parking lot, do it all,
And then just go
not
for a
enjoy the
drive.
day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it was a great time. And, you know, it was like, I don't know, the whole thing was, you know, maybe a 4-hour event, you know, like,
Yeah,
I mean,
about that.
I mean, it went on for, I think, 5 or 6 hours, but it only took, and you went at your own pace. That's what I liked about it too.
I think that was good.
It wasn't a race.
Yeah. Yeah, that was, I think that made it a little easier.
Sure.
Leave when you will, and
Sure.
you've got your just shy of an hour's drive.
Yeah. So you worked, let's go back to the career, you know, now where like you were working for somebody else. Was that for La Chance, or was that somebody else after that?
La Chance I worked for until 91. And then I had about a 4-month spell where I was mad at the world.
Oh, yeah.
And then that August I met a girl. And
she straightened you out, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not really.
Calmed you down.
We were both kind of a wreck at the time.
Yeah,
so we kind of...
You helped each other out.
Yeah. Kind of needed each other, I guess.
But, that's cool. You can say that, right?
Well, I think we kind of saved each other.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Now, can I this is the test. How long have you been married?
I can't tell you to the hour.
Well, I wouldn't expect that from anyone.
32 years and 7 days.
That's amazing.
Yeah, we just celebrated 32 years last Wednesday.
Congratulations.
Yeah, it's
32 years. Wow. How old are you?
22.
Yeah, okay.
No.
So the same age as me, 56.
Just about. Yeah,
we're. I was going to say we're about the same age. Yeah. That's weird. You know, it's funny. You brought up Vanden Heuvel Automotive and driving for. I think I remember you driving for them. I drove for Gary and Tammy.
Yeah.
And which after like when Gary left there to start their own.
Yeah,
thing.
I think Gary started in 91.
Yeah. I think I kind of remember.
That's the year I started for Roger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We probably you might have pulled me out a couple times. I'll never forget a big snowstorm and being way the heck out somewhere and getting stuck, and we had to call
that was
Roger to come and pull me out a couple of times.
They'd probably send Jimmy out to get you, Jim McLaughlin.
Oh yeah, it probably was.
Yeah. He was the boss.
Yeah.
So,
that's hilarious.
Yeah.
And so anyway, you moved from wherever you were, and then the time comes to say, I'm going out on my own. Let's start Mark's Comfort Tech. How did that come to life?
I don't know. I think inevitably I was going to work for myself. I just didn't know it.
Yeah.
I know in 99, I got laid off at a place. And so I got laid off in January. Our third kid was born that March, and I made more money in the 3 months when I was unemployed
working for yourself
than I did for 6 months working for somebody.
I mean, that's
so it's inevitability, I guess. Like, I always managed to find work. People always called, even when I was at Abram.
Right.
They were fantastic too.
Yeah.
They were so good.
Oh, what a family too, right?
Yes. But it just got to the point where it wasn't, I want what you got kind of thing. It was just, I guess it was just time.
Yeah.
I kind of missed working with the guys there. To be fair, like, I think I was there 14-ish years.
Yeah.
So it's kind of your friend base.
Sure.
It's kind of your people.
Well, it becomes your world, your circle, right? Because you're around them all the time. Yeah.
And, to be fair, like, I didn't leave because I hated it. They were good people, good to me.
Yeah.
Always good to me.
Do you consider yourself an entrepreneur?
I don't know. I've never looked up the definition.
Yeah. Or, like, obviously you're a business owner, but I mean, like, you own your own business. You've done well. You've succeeded. I know we've talked a long time. It's been like this sometimes. You kind of chilling out a little bit more. Your boys taking over a little bit more, whatever. Yeah. But like you've worked through a lot of challenges through it. Like, how long have you had Mark's Comfort Tech now?
We're in our 13th year.
Yeah, right. And you must have had to have a conversation with Robynn and go like, I'm gonna, like, because usually anybody I talk to and starting a business, right off the top is like how much, and then the sacrifices you have to make along the way to make it become what you want it to be. So how did that conversation go with Robynn?
Almost as easy as getting the Camaro.
Is that right?
Yeah, we had money. Like, we had a fry trailer. We sold that.
Right.
And ironically, somebody from Abram says, "Don't spend that money. Don't pay your bills off. Keep that in the bank." And I'm like, okay. And then 4 months later, a fellow that I actually started at Abram with, like the guy I worked under there, he ended up going out in his own. He got real sick, unfortunately, and kind of an ambulance chase kind of thing. But I called him up and asked him if he wanted to sell his equipment. And me and Robynn don't generally do anything without checking with each other.
Yeah.
And she was playing beach volleyball that night. And I says to the guy, I says, throw me a number. So he kind of wouldn't. He says, you throw me something. So I threw him a number because you're supposed to come back with more.
Right.
He never did.
You always want them to give you the number
Yeah.
first. I know, but everybody knows that trick in the book now, right?
And I expected him to come back with another 1,000 more, and he just says, yeah, that's fine. And I'm like, crap. So I went out to, I think it was Hiawatha volleyball pitch.
Oh, yeah.
Or courts. And I'm waving her over. I'm like, sorry, I
just
bought
spent
everything. She goes, all right. So then once we bought everything, like all the equipment, we had no shop. Like, we lived up North Sarnia in a single car garage that the Rambler was sitting in, so we had nowhere. So I think I was going away for something, and she ended up finding me a shop. We spent 5 or 6 years there.
Yeah.
And it's just, I don't know, it's pretty smooth. I think when you got a partner that's gonna
I can attest.
support you,
It's great, right?
It's a little easier.
Sure.
She made me write up a business plan. I did a terrible job writing it up. But she asked me a bunch of questions, and she goes, and I could answer pretty much every question she asked. She goes, well, how many jobs you got to do a week before you make what you're making now? And I says, I got to do 2 furnaces a week, and we're making more than
what I was getting. Wow.
So she was like, holy crap, like, how'd you figure all this out? I don't know. Like,
well, you've been doing it.
You watch things, you see things,
you learn.
You know, it just, she likes the structured business plan.
Yeah.
And oddly, I'm kind of a bit of a, believe it or not, kind of a risk taker that I didn't know I was. I guess. Yeah, let's try it, see what happens.
Yeah.
I mean, I know I can do it.
You get it up here, what you want to do, and then you just...
I think you go into it, how can it not work?
Right.
You know, if you go into it with that opinion carefully, like I don't think it's for everybody.
No.
I would say I'm on the cusp of, I can do it, but there's this little part here that says maybe you shouldn't have.
Well, I mean, it's always a little bit of like, I think that comes from the, what if this doesn't work? But then the other philosophy, like mine, is like, yeah, but what if it does?
Yeah.
And you're going to fail along the way. You're going to have failure. I don't even like the word, but you're going to have your challenges along the way that may set you back. To me, there's only just one direction. It's just keep going that way.
Yeah, I find it's not easy. It's not all rolling in money and
right.
It's not. It absolutely isn't.
No.
Like,
there's a lot of skills you have to be able to like doing the books and holding on to the receipts and is that does Robynn What's her role in the business?
She takes care of payroll, source deductions. We have a bookkeeper that helps deal with getting things together, and then Robyn takes care of anything government involved.
Oh yeah, good for her.
Good for you. If I screw something up on an invoice, that's one thing.
Yeah,
I can fix it.
Yeah.
I don't want to mess with the government stuff.
Yeah.
She's very textbook, very.
Right. And she takes care of you and keeps you on track.
She tries.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm that hard to take care of.
No. She was though. Like we were coming out here to set up. Like she brought you the sandwich.
Yeah.
And then here you go.
She helped me tidy up here.
She had this all set up. We got the lighting, everything from Robyn, and she thought it out. And yeah, that's she made sure the microphone was on the right way.
Yeah.
Thanks, Robyn. Appreciate you.
Yeah, she takes good care of me.
Yeah, that's good. And then, so success. What would you say? Because you've got employees working for you, you got family in there, like you've got a successful business that you've grown. What would you say what made it successful? Is there one thing?
Determination, stubbornness, good people around me.
Yeah.
Like I said at the start, a supportive partner.
Yeah.
She is pretty fantastic. Like in 34 years together, I can probably count on one hand the amount of time she's asked me for anything.
Yeah.
So she's not I'm the stuffaholic. I'm the shiny stuff person.
Yeah.
She is most certainly not. She likes to look nice. She likes to dress nice.
Yeah.
She didn't complain about the Challenger.
Right.
So I think she appreciates that stuff, but she doesn't need it.
Yeah.
She's so where I'm going with that is she's not the person that expects me to make $1 million and spend $2 million on her.
Right.
She does. She's just not like that.
Yeah. And she loves people. She loves helping people.
She is definitely a servant.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's
but you're a giver as well. Like, I mean, I know I'll say it because you won't, but like, you contribute to a lot of other events that go on, as far as like whether it's financial or donating a prize or whatever, and you just you believe in giving back.
Yeah, I don't see why it wouldn't.
Right.
Like, I mean, if I die broke, at least I know somebody got help.
Right.
I mean, I can't take it with you, like they say, right?
100%.
So, we've been provided for very well.
Yeah.
Taken good care of.
Yeah. You've worked hard.
It's being obedient to some guidance that you hear.
Sure.
And I don't know, watching other people, like everybody I work for has worked for and met has shown me how to and how not to do things.
Right.
And then I still have my own mistakes to make. And it's like you said, is it really failure?
I say it almost every show. I say failure and success are friends. They're not opposites.
Yeah.
They go hand in hand.
I think
as long as you're learning from it. I mean, if you keep doing the same stupid thing over and over again, that's different. That's when we were teenagers. Right?
Probably.
Usually. Same thing again. Yeah, I'm going to do it again anyway. Yeah.
I think success is what you're willing to listen to. Like, I say I'm stubborn, but I'm willing to listen.
You're a learner.
Because I want to be better.
Yeah.
The stupid trade, my gosh, like there's been so many changes over the last, just since I've been on my own, there's been so many changes in 13 years.
Like, what do you mean, like regulation wise or
refrigerant changes?
Oh, I see, right.
Code changes.
I suppose the technology too, right?
Yeah. Like it's, the technology is pretty amazing.
Yeah.
But it's all learning. So much learning.
Yeah.
And I spend more time doing, what do they call it? Online training.
Right.
Than I do invoicing. Like, the Bryant brand, to be an FAD dealer, you have to have, is it like 16 hours of training
Oh wow.
a year. It's like, oh, and I don't do well in an office.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
it's it's not.
Did you
fun
do
for
good in
me.
school? Like
No, God, no.
no.
I was, no. I got out in 4 years because I wanted out, and I got out with one extra credit just in case.
Right.
So
You just got through it. Just like I
Got
got to
through
get through
it.
this 4 years of my life.
it's, I don't know. We can get into the education system if you want. Taking the shop
The hour's
classes out.
almost up.
But
That's another show.
Yeah.
Because I'd probably go down that rabbit hole with you. Yeah.
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 Trades are great.
Yeah.
You're never going to be a millionaire. Well, you might.
Well, you never know.
But
if you own it,
there's always work.
Yeah.
Always
right.
work.
Especially around here. Right?
Yeah. It's a good.
And there's so many of like we say, like, you know, there's a lot of different choices in the community. It's
100%.
what you do, to plumbing, to all of it, right? You know, like, so it's I was going to say its own independent economy has been built here in Lambton County, and like, you know, Chemical Valley with all of that as well. And then, and you go to a lot of car shows. I know, like, I'm always seeing, oh, there they go again, there they go again, there they go again. And I'm jealous because I can't make as much of them as I'd like to, but that day's coming. Speaking of that day coming, where's retirement for you, Rob?
Probably never.
Yeah.
I'm kind of, just the way the legs are, kind of semi now. The boys don't really let me do much on the field.
Right.
I'm borderline useless carrying things up and down stairs anymore.
Right.
So I guess I'm as far into it as I'll ever want to be.
Right.
Unless they kick me out, and that's fine.
Right.
Write me a check, boys. I'm gone. So
there you go.
But no, I don't.
And you going to buy any more cars?
We have 2 currently that are under construction. She's doing a 55 Dodge truck, and it's been kind of a kerfuffle.
Oh, is that the one sitting out here?
Yeah,
I saw. Oh, okay.
And then I got a 73 Impala. My dad had a 73 Bel Air, and this thing happens to be the same color and everything.
Oh, cool.
It was cheap. We could put it together for under $5,000. So it's.
Does he help you with the car stuff at all?
No.
He just watches.
He loves them, but he's just.
That's cool.
He's the smart office guy.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. So
did he help you? Did he help you with the business or anything? Like, I mean, like, as far as like
no,
how to do it, or
I kind of snuck that one in.
Did you?
It was kind of funny because when I decided to do it, I figured Mother'd be, oh great, good for you, and Dad'd go, what is wrong with you?
Right.
It was the opposite.
Oh, is that right?
It was the opposite. I was like,
fooled you.
Oh. So yeah, Dad said, I wish you had it done this years ago. I could have helped you. And I'm like, dude, it wasn't time. It had to be the right time.
Timing's important for that, for sure.
So, you know.
Not even the money, but the mindset for it, right?
Definitely mindset.
Yeah.
Like, we were kind of in a really good situation where we didn't have to go in debt to do it.
Right.
Like, we had the money from selling the fry trailer.
Right.
We bought our tools. We bought a little trailer. We had enough money in the bank to carry us if it didn't work. And it worked.
So you weighed the risks and everything else.
Yeah.
I know there's so much more we could talk about.
Oh my gosh. You said it would go quick.
It's pretty close.
Yeah.
So I'm looking over there and I go, yeah, okay. And there's probably a watch party going on somewhere when they see this. I know you guys have supported each other. I wish I could do every week. I could just do cars, but
let's be honest. There's so much more to life than that.
Right, but I always enjoy it because not just the car, because I mean that's kind of the lead into these things. But then there's so much more to, and I know when I reached out to you, I should look up the message, but you're like, I mean, Mikey, sorry, I just said, are you ready for the interview? I don't even think I said, hi, how's it going? I just said, and you're like, I'm never ready for that, LOL. I'm like, oh, come on, just get it over with. And then
I like the picture you sent me, though. That was kind of funny.
Yeah. What did
the accidental picture of you.
Oh, yeah, of me going like this. I don't even know where that came from. I was like, sorry, I don't know how I said that. But
that was pretty funny.
And, but everybody's got a story, Rob, and yours is been, you know, I know there's a whole lot more there, but It's been positive, and you and Robynn are an obvious team, and there's no question about loving each other and supporting each other there. And thank you for what you do give back into our community, and appreciate the support. I know you've supported a lot of things that I do as well, and I'm grateful for that. But it's just need to keep doing more and more of that, because the next generation needs to learn from us as well too, I think.
I sure hope they can do it.
Yeah, it's going to be tough. Yeah. But thank you so much.
Thank you.
I appreciate it.
Appreciate you.
Rob Marks Comfort Tech. Check them up online. A little plug there as well. And hello to everybody who's watching at the watch party. And the rest of you who are watching, you know what I say. Click the love button, but click the share button. It's the most important button, so we can share Rob's story and everybody else that I have here on the show. But right now, that's all the time I got for you this week. Have a great week and even better weekend. We'll see you next time right here on the show. See ya, bye.
There you go.